Ooh, what are we starting off with on this beautiful Thanksgiving morning? What are we starting off with? We're starting off with Ghost Rider #1 from 1990. Took myself on down to what is it called? An antique store. I couldn't remember the name. That happened to sell comics, and yeah, we'll see what we found at this antique store. Found this. I'll see what else we found. It's probably in VF condition. It's definitely not perfect, but it was only $3. I know this book is getting sort of kind of hot. So we have the first appearance of Danny Ketch. First appearance of Danny Ketch's sister, Mildred Ketch. That is not her name. I just happened to forget it. But this book is getting hot, and for $3, definite no-brainer. Okay, now here's a book that I've never seen before, didn't even know about. So we have Deathstroke, the Terminator, Full Cycle. You know what? What's funny? Like, I bought this thing, and I have no clue what the hell is in it. Like, I have yet to even crack this open. I have to imagine it has the first however many issues of the first Deathstroke series. But I bought it and just threw it in threw it in a poly bag. I paid $3 for this. This one is weird. On eBay, it kind of goes for, sometimes it'll go for $30, sometimes it'll go for nothing. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. I guess it depends on the seller. I guess it depends on the day. I guess it depends on the buyer. But for $3, you know what? I'm not going to pass it up. Next up, what is this? We have J2 #6. Now, you've seen me buy, the people that have been watching my videos for a while, they've seen me buy J2 #5, first appearance of Wild Thing, who is the alternate universe daughter of Wolverine. And we have the first appearance of, and in #6, we have the first appearance of Magneto. First appearance of Magneto. All right. Yeah, so I guess Magneto, the mistress of magnetism. All right. Magneto sounds very black and hood. Magneto! Magneto! Get your fast ass in this house, girl! What more did I want to say about this? Nothing. I don't know what this book really goes for, but it's a first appearance, and I don't know the character. For some odd reason, I think the character looks cool. It doesn't look bad as a Magneto. Doesn't look bad as a female, I have to say. So, bought it for $2 at the antique store, and also from this antique store, Doom 2099 #44. So this is the final issue in the series. This was $2. Final issue in the series, so why not for $2? All right, the next store that I went to, this is pretty much the only book that I happened to find there. Captain America #341, first appearance of, oh shoot, I forget. First appearance of that guy, Lamar something. Oh, damn it. I want to call him Lamar Jackson. Lamar something as Battlestar. Okay. I paid $4 for it. It's in really nice high grade, I have to say. Like, if it was like a ratty copy, or even like a very fine minus copy, I probably wouldn't have bought it for $4. But since it's really nice high grade, I went ahead and did that. I noticed this book is going for $15 to $20 so far. All right, okay, for $4, and it's in nice near mint condition. All right, I'll do that. All right, okay, okie. All right. Next up, What If, featuring Thor. So it seems like in this one, Thor becomes a herald of Galactus. Okay. Michael Avon Omig, my least favorite artist of all time. But for some odd reason, I don't like the artist at all, but I do like this composition. on this cover, and the colors they all kind of work together, even though I think the art sucks. How much did I pay for this? Well, we'll get to that. Next, at this same store, I found this book right here. This is a book I've had my eye on for a while. Green Lantern number 29, first appearance of Black Ass, or rather, Black Hand. I'm shocked, absolutely shocked that this book doesn't go for a lot more. We're talking Silver Age character. We're talking early Green Lantern, and he's a major Green Lantern villain, bad guy. So I'm not quite sure. Like this here, the price tag on this was $40. The price tag on this was, I think, $3.50 at the store, and the store owner, ahead of his Black Friday sale, gave me a really nice discount. So I wound up paying $35 out the door for both of these, and the price, like I said, price tag on this was $40. And I'm just like, how is this possible? Like, to me, just off a general principle, like a mid-grade copy should be like $100. And I'm talking just off a general principle, only because, like I said, just a major Green Lantern villain. I'm just really surprised this doesn't go for more. All right, I'm done talking this book up, but I would, to me, I think, well, actually, no, I'm not. I'm not done. This reminds me of a few years ago. I remember a mid-grade copies of Amazing Spider-Man number 15, first appearance of Kraven, were like plentiful at $100, and like nobody was buying, and now it's like a $300-$400 book in mid-grade. So I would say definitely now is the time to buy Green Lantern number 29. All right, now I'm done. Next up, I went to my little honey hole where they sell their back issues for 50 cents, and found Vision and the Scarlet Witch number 12. I believe first appearance of Scarlet Witch gives birth to twins, so that's supposedly Speed and Wiccan. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. It's all good. Or Asgardian. Asgardian is Wiccan. I like Asgardian. I like that name better than Wiccan. But anyway, found that for 50 cents. Also found this for 50 cents as well. Thor number 5. The J. Scott Campbell variant. I remember seeing this book any and everywhere, and just like, for $1, passing these up for $1, and now it's kind of hot because this is the first appearance of Loki as a bitch. Loki as a female. But yeah, and now this, okay, I found it for 50 cents. Okay, we're moving on. All right. Actually, I picked these up from a dealer friend of mine. Conan the Barbarian, number 14, first appearance of Elric. So there he is right there with that stupid-ass hat on. I think I paid, I want to say 20 for that. No, I paid 15 for that. I paid 15 for this. And he had a set of Marvel Zombies 1 through 5, and I wound up paying 15 for all 5 copies. Also, Deadly Hands of Kung Fu number 1. I believe I paid, I want to say like $9 or something like that for that. That didn't sound right. Marvel Chillers number 1. I paid $2 for that. Okay, it's all good. All right, went to a store and found some Amazing Spider-Man. So we're gonna start with Amazing Spider-Man number 254. 254. They must have just put these out. I found this for $2. Got this for $2. $6.54. Got that for $2. Also for $2. $6.84 the Del Otto variant. I don't know. It really doesn't go for anything, but for $2, I'm definitely not passing it up. Another Del Otto variant, $6.85, and also for $2. Well, actually, I think I paid $2.50 for this. Number 546, first appearance of Negative Man. All right, it's all good. It's all good. Next, also from this same store, found this for $1. I found the regular cover for Thor number 5. So I happened to find the set this week. Yay! Yay for me! All right, went to another store. And happened across... Actually, no, this is at the same store here. No, at the same store. Believe this cost me $12.50. I got this for $12.50. So another copy of Conan number 14. All right, I would say, yeah, this one is in slightly lower grade than the previous one. I'd say the previous one was very fine, and this one is probably in fine condition. It's like a little bit brittle around the edges. All right, now this is a book I'm very, very happy to find. XMen number 96. All right, I love this cover. Really dig this cover. So first, Moira McTaggart. When I was a kid, I just didn't know how to pronounce Moira McTaggart's name. I always called her Moira. And what is this? The first, what is this? Well, this is the first time you see Wolverine in the on the cover of a regular X-Men comic. That was the main reason why I bought it. Or had like any interest in it back in the day. Next up, oh shoot, I forgot how much I paid for this. I paid $20 for this. I got this for $20. Can you believe that? Now this, I would say this is in probably fine condition, but for $20, hell yeah, definitely. This was a really good buy for $20 in fine condition. It probably could stand to be cleaned up, cleaned and pressed, but for $20, man, that was a really good price. Gotcha. All right, next up, I think I paid $2 for this. Sensational SheHulk number 34. I'm not passing that cover up, especially for $2. Venom Separation Anxiety number 1. Nice newsstand copy. I don't know. This book is really tough to find. Like, really tough to find. Got that for $2. Moon Knight number 14. Got that for $2. And now this was a splurge. This was a huge splurge. Oh, actually, no. We're not going to do that just yet. Not yet. Also, for $1, found this for $1. Web of Spider-Man number 70. This book got hot like at the beginning of the month. Man, wow. But I held out, found it for $1. Silver Surfer. I don't know what it is like when books get, like when a book like this gets hot. I don't know what it is. I just can't see spending like going the eBay route and spending like $20. You know what I mean? That just doesn't make sense. Like finding it for $1, hell yeah, man. You bet. All day, every day. But, for $1, I mean, for $20, there ain't no way. Silver Surfer number 72. The only first appearance of the cyborg version of Nebula. The only reason why I bought it is because it was a nice high grade and it was a newsstand copy. Because I've seen copies, previously, but I'm like, I don't feel like it. But this was a newsstand, so I'm like, okay, I'll do that. What's next? What the hell is next? Venom, Along Came a Spider, number 1. Man, I swear this book is hard as hell to find. Wow, I was really surprised at how hard this book was to find, like at a decent price. I paid $5 for it. All right, I'm cool with that. It's in nice high grade, so I'll definitely do $5. Also for $1, Batman Beyond number 4. Batman Beyond. No, actually, Batman Volume 2, number 4. First appearance of Melanie Walker, Batman Beyond's love interest. Probably, I would say the equivalent of his Catwoman. How about that? So that's actually her right there. So actually, first appearance of the Royal Flush Gang, all those guys, and that's Melanie Walker right there. And that's also Melanie Walker. What? But yeah, and it's kind of like it's up in the air as to who Batwoman Beyond actually, yeah, is it Batgirl Beyond or Batwoman Beyond actually is. So it's either between Eliana Grayson and Melanie Walker. So in that I guess in that question, this book kind of got hot for a minute. For like a hot minute, this book was like a $30 book. And now it's kind of, I don't know, I think it's dipped like significantly, but for $1, I'm buying this all day. This is a book I had my eye on like months ago, and I don't know, I just didn't pull the trigger on it. And then I went back to that store and it wasn't there, and I'm like, shit. But I happened to find this for $1, so very happy about that. All right, next up. Okay, now this was a splurge right here. This was a splurge. I wound up buying 2 copies of Hulk number 449. So the first appearance of the Thunderbolts, there is heavy. There are heavy rumors about a Thunderbolts movie, and I don't know, I just figured, okay. Now, I saw both of these for $20 a piece. I saw them for $20 a piece. There were multiple copies. I think there were like 4 copies, but these were the 2 best looking of the bunch. And I'm just like, oh, I do not want to pay $20. So I talked to a buddy of mine, and I asked him, I'm like, what would you pay for a near mint copy of Hulk 449? And he was just like, man, a nice near mint copy, I would at least pay 35 to 40 at the most. Or rather, he'd say I would pay 35 or 40 at the most. He didn't say at least. And I'm just like, oh, damn it. So I go back and buy these for 20 a piece. But I'm definitely keeping this one because this is the nicer. And when the time is right, sell this one for at least 40 to get my money back. So yeah, this was a splurge, definitely a splurge. But I think it might be worth it. And I showed my buddy, and he was like, you know what, that was a good buy. I don't think you won't come to regret it. I'm just like, okay, I hope so. I hope not. I'm just speaking just mumbled English. Okay, next up. DC Direct Currents, number 55. Now, when I saw this definitely caught my eye. DC Direct Currents has like a lot of like previews, like character previews, and the most famous one is number 85. Featuring the preview of Preacher number 1, and that one is like a $30 $30 book, I guess you can call it. So I see this, and it has Azrael on the cover. Now, does this predate Batman Sword of Azrael number 1? And if so, then hopefully this will be the first preview appearance. And if not a big deal, because I only paid like $15, or rather 50 cents for it. So yeah, when I saw it, it caught my eye. And yeah. So does this predate? Anybody that knows, does this predate Batman Sword of Azrael? Because they are previewing the series, so I don't know. We'll see. All right, next up, I believe this was 50 cents as well. Ghost Rider, Blaze, Spirit of Vengeance, number 6, featuring Venom on the cover. Daredevil, Number 197, first appearance of Yuriko, who later becomes Lady Deathstrike. So this is the first appearance of Lady Deathstrike, and found that for $1. I'm definitely not passing it up for $1. I don't think that book really goes for anything anymore. I remember for a time it was, but not anymore. But for $1, all day, every day. Okay, now this book I really like. I don't know why, but I really like it. This is the first appearance of. Now, I guess you can technically call this the first appearance of a Ghost Rider bad guy. I suppose. Suppose you can call it that. Okay, so this is the first appearance of a character called Phantom, with an E at the end. So take from that which you will. Now, the origin of the character is that she is an inventor. And so I guess you can call this the first, female Ghost Rider or something like that? Okay, anyway. Female inventor who created a machine that transfers powers that can transfer powers onto her. So she, at the beginning of this story here, she kidnapped a mutant and transferred the mutant's powers to her to see if it worked. And then she signaled vengeance here somehow using another invention. And he thought it was Doctor Strange. So it was like some sort of, I don't know, spiritual telepathy or something like that. She was able to replicate that, and she got him where she wanted him, and she was able to transfer his power onto her so she could have the power of Ghost Rider. I don't know. I just thought that was interesting. And her only appearance was in this story arc in Marvel Comics Presents from, I think, 156 to 162 or something like that. But I just thought it was interesting enough, and I don't know. I bought it. I think it cost me $1 or $2 or something like that. All right, next up, Batman Incorporated number 5, the 1 in 25 variant. I don't know. If I see this book for cheap, I'm going to go ahead and buy it. First appearance of David Navimbe, a.k.a. Batwing. And what do we have here? Contest of Champions number 1. I forget what ratio variant this is, but I think I paid 6 for this and 6 for this as well. But it's the first appearance of White Fox, and there she is on the cover. I talked about this book however many videos ago. But what is this? Savage She-Hulk's number 2. Nice J. Scott Campbell cover. I think I paid $3 for this, so slightly less than cover price. Injustice. Does anybody remember when this book was hot a few years ago? Man, like an easy $20 book. Definitely not worth that now, but for $2, I'll definitely buy it. This is the non-continuity death of Lois Lane. And last but not least, got that for $1. Vision number 5. Vision number 5. So we're doing all this in under 24 minutes. Yay for me. Happy Thanksgiving to the world. Yes. It's not a world holiday, but I'm saying happy Thanksgiving to the world. All right, I'm going to chill out, go do nothing, and hopefully hit up a Black Friday sale or two. I don't know. We'll see. All right. That's my haul. I'm sticking to it. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. All right, bye.